Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Alpiani Wahidah from English Literature 6A, and in this video I will review or I will explain about novel, and this is my review of Jane Austen novel in a title Persuasion. This is the novel, and this is Jane Austen final completed novel and come out 6 months after her death. In this review book, I choose the Austen novel in a title Persuasion. Persuasion is the novel from United Kingdom, and this is the last novel by Jane Austen. The novel was published on December 1817, although the title page is dated 1818. The genre of this novel, I think, romance genre. Why? Because Persuasion tells the story of a second chance of love between Anne Elliot and Captain Frederick, whom 8 years earlier she had been persuaded not to marry. And this novel, intended for young adults, not for children. I mean, if the children read this novel, they will feel bored, and this not interesting for children. Maybe kind of the rating is not for children. Okay, in this slide I put the example about romance genre in Persuasion in a chapter 23 and page 301. In the example, Captain Wentworth is reading a letter, and then Captain Wentworth slip a note to Anne. Then Anne read Wentworth note. You can look the example, the picture in the example. Okay, now we will tell about the characters. Who are the characters in Persuasion? Many characters in this novel, like Anne Elliot, Captain Frederick, Sir Walter Elliot, Elizabeth, Mr. William, Mary Elliot, Charles, Lucia, Henrietta, and the others. But I just put 3 characters in my PPT. This is, I mean, the most important characters in Persuasion. Firstly, Anne Elliot. Anne Elliot is feminine, neither catty and nor hysterical, and the second character is Captain Frederick Wentworth. Captain Frederick is hard worker. He is handsome person, and the last character is Sir Walter Elliot. Sir Walter Elliot is Anne Elliot's father. He is vanity person and situation. The novel is split into parts. The first one is set around the home of Anne's younger and married sister Mary, and the second part is set in Bath. And Persuasion has 3 major settings. The first setting is Kellynch Hall in Somersetshire. It's the country houses where the novel began, and the second setting is the village of Lyme Regis, where the characters take a trip in the middle of the story, and the last setting is the fashionable town of Bath. It is where everyone ends up. Persuasion is Austen's novel use of irony. Austen used irony to highlight deeper observation of social life. Austen saw that not every couple is like Anne Elliot and Captain Wentworth entirely cited in temperament. Instead, some people marry because they happen to find something close to what they are looking for at a certain point in their life. Now we will tell about Plot of Persuasion by Jane Austen. Persuasion tells the story of Anne Elliot and Captain Frederick, and the story is concerned Anne Elliot, a young Englishwoman of 27 years, whose family moved to lower their expenses and reduce their debt by renting their home to an admiral and his wife. The wife brothers Navy Captain Frederick Wentworth was engaged to Anne in 1806, but the engagement was broken when Anne was persuaded by Elliot friends and Elliot family to end their relationship. And after a 7-year separation, setting the sense for many humors and court encounters as well as a second, well-considered chance at love and marriage for Anne in her second blooms. This is my first Jane Austen novel, and so far I like this novel. Maybe because I have only read one of Austen novel, and Persuasion is a good reminder that true love is worth fighting for, and no one can tell you how or what is worth your time but you. Overall, not bad, but I found many telling and less dialogue in this novel, and found the writing to be so dense. And it took me much longer to read this book. Maybe my brain just isn't equipped to process that kind of reading.